My name is Brycen Kuenzel. I go to the University of Charleston, and I'm presenting my community service project, Races for Laces. What is Races for Laces, you may ask? Well, it's a program that I've created to benefit the children of the Kanawha Valley area of West Virginia, where I'm originally from. It incorporates the University of Charleston annual half marathon we have here on campus, and it contributes by donating tennis shoes to a child in need. And people, when they show up, racers, not me, I'm not running a half marathon, racers, when they show up, they bring a pair of laces. And the pair of laces ultimately symbolizes a pair of tennis shoes to go to a child in need in our area. With this community service project, I would love to be involved. However, I am transferring schools, so I will not be here in April when it takes place. But here's what I bring to the table if I were to be participating. My areas of expertise include management, leadership, child care, and public speaking and professionalism. My past experiences that have to do with all these topics include I was the National Honor Society president of my high school, student body vice president, I was a leadership team member, two-time Eagles Nest teacher, and I actually was offered a summer internship at my pediatrician's office in Charleston. In order for this project to come out successful and us to be able to have the community profit from it, we have steps to success. The first step is to design a plan that go from the stores to your feet. And we need a group of people that have ideas and how to get things rolling from basically no idea or just this little presentation to get children in our area to get the shoes on their feet. So we need some planners. We also need to communicate with local shoe stores and ask if they'd like to participate. And we also need to get the word out by communication. We would set up a group of people to go in and charm the shoe owners and be like, you know, hey, we're doing this thing. You can even profit from it. We could say that you're giving back to your community. And so maybe they could actually get a profit from it as well. People around our area love to give back to those who are struggling, and that's a way to do it. We also need a marketing team to get the word out about bringing laces in. We also need participants, of course, in the half marathon to contribute to our cause, and we also need people who are taking up donations at the half marathon. We also need people to give back. We need people to go out and retrieve the shoes from these shoe stores that they've contributed to us, and we need to find people throughout the community that need shoes and are in poverty so much that they need what we are going to give them and what we have gained. Our university has liberal learning outcomes, and the liberal learning outcomes most incorporated into my design plan is citizenship, communication, ethical practice, and inquiry. Our citizenship one is about someone going out through the community, being a knowledgeable member of our community, and I think that's a great, my idea is a great start to that, to make sure that people go out and see these kids in this type of shape and know the kind of economic state our state is in, and that we should always try and give back to not only our state, but our nation as well as the world. Communication, you have to go out and talk to these people professionally, shake hands, do the whole yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, and you have to know how to do it professionally to where, it could even work out in a job for you one day. Ethical practice, and that's to treat others with fairness, to be kind. You got to treat people and you got to have integrity with it. You have to do professional service, and basically, giving back is one of the good ways to have ethical practice and for you to learn from that and for your future career even. And inquiry is to also basically kind of do the same thing as ethical practice, to treat others with honesty, fairness, and kind of contribute to people who need help. One of my sources that I could use is actually the National Center for Children in Poverty, which is like a pretty reliable resource. It states that in West Virginia there are 202,105 families with 369,911 children. And of that, 24% in the state of West Virginia are considered poor families. The national percentage is 21, so we're even below, don't get that confused, we're below the nation's percentage in income level. And I do think that that's because of the recent decline in our coal industry, one of our biggest amounts of income. And with that, really, we need to help children in our community more than ever. Races for Laces benefits to the community that it serves. The children in poverty in the Kanawha Valley area benefit by receiving new shoes. And the good thing about shoes, I mean, even though it's a simple concept of just material that someone wears, it could actually turn out well. Getting new shoes could actually reduce the bullying that the child could have in school. We've all been familiar with bullying, unfortunately, grade school, middle school, high school. I was a victim of through all of my time in Chapmanville, and that's something's really awful. And I think new shoes will help with that. Also, health. You don't want kids walking around with holes in their shoes, causing viruses. The drug issue is a big deal now, and needles, getting in someone's foot, not good. Also, it can help with your confidence. If you're not getting bullied and not getting constantly put down, new shoes could be a big confidence booster in a little child's life. Once again, I'm Brycen Kuenzel, and I really hope you pick my community service project, Races for Laces. Though I might not be here, it will still benefit the children of the Kanawha Valley area and hopefully improve the state as well.